Someone told me, well, it wasn't tell me, we was having a debate of who did more damage to the planet, Conquest or Omni-Man. As much as I love Conquest in this show and what he brought to that episode, I would have to say, I would say Omni-Man probably still did more damage. If I'm talking about casualties with the humans. If you think of what he did to Chicago, and not just the train scene, that train scene was traumatized. Matter of fact, that train scene to me was worse than when Conquest grabbed Mark, and all of it was bad. Let's just get that out the way. But I'm talking about worse situation, like more traumatized. I'll put it that way, because it would be that train station scene that Omni-Man gave. That was more harder than what Conquest did. But overall, if I had to think of casualties, I would say Omni-Man versus Invincible was worse. Because if you remember, half of the battle with Conquest and Invincible was in the air or in that desert spot when Eve showed up. They didn't fight the whole time in the city. When it came to Omni-Man and Invincible, yeah, they fought in the air, but very small, short period of time. Very short period. It was mostly in the city. And then when it was in the air one time, it was those planes with the jets trying to destroy Omni-Man. Yeah. And it was more of a situation when Omni-Man was doing. So like when he stood behind that pilot, he says, all that effort for what? Bam. I was like, so you think like traumatized and like shock factor? Like, oh my goodness. I think Omni-Man still wins that one. Now, someone did ask who's stronger between Omni-Man and I don't know. Because someone said that Invincible beat Conquest. Invincible didn't beat Omni-Man. Yes, Invincible beat Conquest. But let's be real here. If Conquest went to Earth, handled his business, and just left, Invincible would have been dead. If Conquest is enjoying it too much, you know, it's I always call the villain, a prideful villain's problem, was they start feeling themselves too much. And then more damage happens to them than needs to be, then they lose. Like Frieza, when he faced Goku, Frieza should have won that. He could have won it in the beginning. You know, if he started from the beginning, just handled his business. But yeah, I feel the same with Conquest. I don't think that because Invincible beat Conquest, Omni-Man's stronger. I still don't know who's stronger between the two, Omni-Man or Conquest. But I would not use Invincible as an example because we all know if Conquest went in and said, stand ready for my arrival, Warm, instead of doing that, it just straight up attacked Invincible, it would have been game over. It would have been 2 minutes. Excuse me, 2 minutes. You know, like when Oliver attacked Conquest the first time, then Conquest gave him the biggest slap in the world. If he did not do that and just went in straight, Oliver wouldn't have had a head. You know, so it was a lot of fooling around to say, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, let's go back.